Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm going to unpack the simple but powerful truth that people are always better off when you are around. If you believe this deeply, your life will be transformed. My name is Jason Mellard. I am a certified high performance coach, writer, and the founder of Own Your Identity. I'm committed to empowering men to live beyond their unwanted same sex attractions and into their purpose through the power of Christ and for the glory of God. In my life, I have held back from fully engaging with other people. Thoughts like these clouded my mind and kept me stuck. They're just talking to me to be nice. These guys are waiting for me to sit on the bench so better players can get on the court. If these people knew the depth of my sin and brokenness, they would walk away. I have nothing to offer. They're going to get bored with me. I walked into rooms questioning my value. It affected the way I showed up, how others viewed me, what opportunities I took on, and the depth of connection I made with other people. This didn't serve me or others, so I made a decision to become certain that in whatever room I walk into, I belong there, and others are better off for my presence. The belief people are better off when I'm around sounds simple, but is immensely powerful, and here's how. It prompts our mind to gather evidence of its truth. It trumps limiting beliefs, such as, I have nothing to offer. It threatens shame. It changes our state, causing us to be more open to opportunities, including giving to others. It shifts our attention to service, and it encourages us to connect with others. I'll go into detail on each of those, but first, I want you to take a second to consider how believing this truth deeply could move you towards your goals. Perhaps you want to connect deeply with other guys, date a girl, start a project, or serve at church. As you consider adopting this belief wholeheartedly, imagine the momentum it will generate in your life. Visualize a scene you would like to enter. Who is there? What are they doing? What do you want to see happen? You walk into a restaurant for a first date, join an accountability group at your church, or go home for the holidays. Now, imagine entering the room with certainty that the people waiting for you will be better off for your presence. How will you show up? What will you feel? What might happen? On the other hand, if you entered the room doubting you belong there, what would your posture be? How might others perceive you? What hurdles would you encounter? You have two choices. Believe other people are always better off for your presence, or believe they might be better off. Which belief is going to yield the most fruit? So, what does this belief do? Number one, believing others are always better off when we're around inspires us to gather evidence of its truth. When we tell our minds that something is true, it may fight against it. If we don't have a history of believing this truth, our minds will bring forth all the evidence in our past to prove that it's false. But if we continue to insist on the new belief, it's going to have to get on board. Our mind will start gathering evidence to support it, like building legs under a stool, until the belief begins to feel more true and comes naturally. Number two, the belief others are always better off when I'm around, it trumps other limiting beliefs. How can I believe that I have nothing to offer if I am certain that others are better off when I'm around? The thought, if they only knew, it would not come as easily when I pre-decide that I am valuable just as I am. Some of my personal favorite limiting beliefs: I am broken, I am sinful, weak, I am boring. Those things lose power when I don't question my value. Number three, this belief threatens shame. In my life, I have allowed shame to tell me I'm no good, I should hide, and I don't count. It tells me to either stay in the dark or put on a mask. I've entertained shame over my unwanted same-sex attractions, porn use, abuse, and lots more. I thought I would somehow infect people with my brokenness, but that's not the case. When we believe others are always better off when we're around, we change our state. This is number 4. It causes us to be more open to opportunities and connection. We invite gladness and optimism. And from that place, our body anticipates something good to happen. We look others in the eye longer and hold our head higher. We move through the room rather than just stand against the wall. Number 5, this belief shifts our attention to what we can give others. Again, when we program our minds to believe others are better off with us, we'll become more aware of the needs of others and how we can make their lives better, even in the smallest way. The more we step into a room with this mindset and a keen eye on service, the more we will get in the habit of it. Number 6, lastly, this belief encourages us to connect with others. So to allow other people to be better off when we are around, we have to be around them. I'm more motivated to reach out when I don't doubt the benefit of my presence. It may still be scary, but I don't have to question whether there's going to be a payoff. Okay, so guys, I know I'm pressing hard on this one, but it's because I know the power of believing it. I want you to be certain that it's always true. And once you decide that it is 100% true, you're actually going to find it easier than just believing that it's mostly true. With any belief, doubt brings stress. So it keeps us stuck. No matter the amount of doubt, it's going to bring us stress. So I say, let go of doubt and just believe it 100%. For me, on a sunny afternoon, after a productive day at work, when I've had some wins, received encouragement, and felt connected to God, I could come up with a good list of reasons why I make other people's lives better. When I've operated on 3 hours of sleep because of a late night porn episode, missed some deadlines, and envisioned a scowl on God's face, I might be hard-pressed to list reasons why walking into a room full of people with my head up is a beneficial thing to do. If you're in a place where you're called to show up in a room and you can't shake familiar lies, don't worry about it. People will still be better off because of your presence. They'll be able to discover more of God because you're created in His image. It's as simple as that. They'll be able to practice the fruit of the Spirit. They can choose to love no matter what. They can accept you as you are. It's going to give them permission to do the same for themselves. They can get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's always a good thing. And they can grow in vulnerability. I'm saying all these things so that you will have no ammunition to believe that this is not true. I want you to walk out in confidence that other people are 100% better off when you're around. And if you need encouragement to get to a place where you are fully certain of that truth, shoot me an email at hello@jasonmeller.com. I'll reply with some truth and encouragement. I want you to know you are not alone. And God has great things for you. God bless.